I'm not sure if I can talk after that. It's quite a video. I'm obviously very honored and deeply grateful to receive this award. You know, when I think about the incredible individuals that have been up here, you know, in previous years, when I was sitting out there like you guys are, it even makes this recognition even more meaningful and humbling. It's also an honor to share this evening with Laura and Alex. You guys are very deserving of your awards as well. I'd like to begin by thanking Dean Chatterjee and his staff and the Alumni Board, Matt and Bryant, for putting this event together tonight and for everything they do each and every day to make the Terry College such a special place. I'd also like to honor Dean Ayers, Provost Ayers. When I was involved in the Alumni Board, Ben was the dean, and Ben, I appreciate everything that you did for Terry and everything you're doing for the university. The person that nominated me, where is Nancy Watley? She's out here somewhere, I know. So I want to thank Nancy for nominating me for this award. You know, everybody knows Nancy, right? I mean, I would say that if Terry was a town, Nancy would be the mayor, right? I mean, she knows everyone. So I've had the privilege of knowing Nancy for over 40 years. She was a little sister in the fraternity I was in when I was here at UGA. And also, I think about 15 years ago, while we were surprisingly tailgating together before a home football game, she was the one that encouraged me to get more involved with Terry. And I'm so glad that she did. Nancy, thank you so much for your friendship and for everything you do for Terry. Now I would like to turn to my family. My beautiful wife, Linda. We've been married for almost 38 years. And I'd just like to say this up front, she's a lot smarter than I am. Linda grew up in a small town in Virginia. She's the only one in our immediate family that did not graduate from Georgia, but that's only because I didn't meet her until after I graduated. But she bleeds red and black, believe me. But she grew up in this small town in Virginia. She was valedictorian of her high school class. She was the only student in her high school to get accepted in the University of Virginia. She earned a degree in accounting there from UVA in 1985. She began her career with KPMG Pete Marwick in Richmond, which is where we met when I got out of school and moved to Richmond with Virginia Power. When we had our first child, Brittany, Linda made the decision to stay home and raise our family. And that decision allowed me to focus more on my career, and I would not be standing here tonight without that support. I love you dearly. She is the most selfless, caring person I know, always willing to help others, and she was an incredible mother to our children. And one more thing about Linda, she's also a breast cancer survivor and has now been cancer-free for 18 years. So how about that? That's obviously something that we're extremely grateful for. Now on to our kids. Brittany and Taylor both grew up in Birmingham, enemy territory, surrounded by a lot of very obnoxious Alabama and Auburn fans. I'll go ahead and say it, right? But they never wavered. From the beginning, they both knew that they wanted to come to Athens. They definitely got their brains from their mother. Not only were they accepted to the University of Georgia, but both also earned academic scholarships. So I'm very proud of that. Brittany is a Terry double dog, earning both her bachelor's and master's degree in accounting. She's been with EY now since graduating in 2015 and is doing great things for them. She also met her husband, Paul, at UGA while they were in the ILA program. Paul's a Terry triple major, degrees in accounting, finance, and risk management, and he works for Chubb in Atlanta in their global casualty division. Taylor followed in my footsteps, majoring in risk management, and he now works for Chubb as well. Been honored by Chubb in their Circle of Excellence program. Extremely proud of him. And he works in their commercial insurance division. He met his wife, Anna, as well at UGA. She's not Terry. Anna majored in exercise science in the College of Education. I'm trying to figure out how exercise science got into college education, but in any event. And now she's a physician assistant with a family practice in Atlanta. And the biggest recent news in our family is that they have given Linda and I our first grandchild, a little girl that was born on March the 10th, Peyton Sophia. And I've got plenty of photos on my phone if anybody wants to see any photos of her. But we're very blessed to have Peyton Sophia in our family now. And if I do the math correctly, Peyton will be graduating from Terry in 2047. So finally, I'd like to recognize my colleagues that came over from Birmingham that work with me at Howden, Stuart, Hilton, Penny, and Cheryl. For those of you who don't know, about 9 months ago, we set out on a new venture to build a insurance brokerage firm focused on delivering unparalleled service to our clients while creating a culture where our employees can truly thrive. We are well on our way, and I can honestly say there's not another group of people I would rather be building this with. Thank you for being here tonight. It means so much for me. I would like to close by encouraging all of the Terry alumni here to stay connected and support the Terry College, whether that's through serving on alumni boards, funding scholarships, contributing to the Dean's Excellence Fund. Just get involved. I've personally found it to be incredibly rewarding, and it's one of the best ways we can give back to a place that has given so much to all of us. Thank you again for this tremendous honor. It's something that I will always cherish. God bless you, and go Dogs.